Experts are now raising questions about President Trump trying to overhaul the election system. It was just announced this week. The part that's getting a lot of focus, though, is the requirement to prove citizenship when voting in federal elections. So I asked a political and legal expert with DU about why the president thinks it's necessary.
The purported reason for this being in the executive order is to prevent widespread voter fraud in the form of non-citizens from voting. The problem is that basically never happens. The number of times that people vote without being citizens is vanishingly small.
The president says that he is focused on election security and also wants to change mail-in ballot deadlines as well as equipment. The professor said he's been looking into what's listed as an acceptable document to prove citizenship and if these are the kinds of documents that people actually have on hand, and then ultimately if the president has the authority to make these changes.
Only about half of Americans have a passport, and state-issued IDs like driver's licenses generally don't state whether someone is a citizen. The law is pretty clear on this. The elections clause of the Constitution in Article 1, Section 4 authorizes state legislatures to determine the times, places and manner of elections. Now, that clause also authorizes Congress to make additional rules or change those rules, but nowhere does it give the president authority to do so.
We asked about birth certificates, but the professor said it doesn't have a photo, and what's not clear is if it would be accepted with another form of ID. It is expected to be challenged in court, which could then put that order in limbo for quite some time.